It's the final day of the so-called Summer Vacation Challenge Rush. Or at least part one of it, because apparently they're doing this again later in August. But for now, this is it for this week's set of challenges. And today, we are playing Foggy Notion once again. We've actually streamed this a while back. So, if you were here, what was it, like the very end of June? This event, we actually did get to stream, and it's basically Turf War, but with a bunch of fog. So it's a unique way of playing the said mode, and that will be available starting in just a few minutes. So that's what we're going to be playing today. Out of the 3 challenges we have played this week, this will probably be the most tame and relaxed one, so probably just going to have a lot of different conversations going on during the middle of it because it's Turf War, so very easy to just kind of go off in your own directions on that one, kind of focus on multiple things at once. So let's go ahead, swap over to the main feed here, and we'll get the game started. So, not very much I needed to really do to warm up for this one, unlike the last 2 where I kind of like to play a little bit of any rank mode in the beginning, just to kind of warm up for a competitive style game. Turf War is the most casual thing in Splatoon, so there's really nothing I need to do to warm up for this. So I'll probably just warm up by just controlling those said weapons in general. Probably just play a few rounds of turf, if that. So before we begin, I also do want to mention, just like the last 2, I did play some of this last night, so I did actually get my Sheldon license. No, I didn't play with any random weapons on that one. So I got my shell out ticket. So I'm already done with that. Somehow I placed in top 20, which I'm surprised because I lost more of my games than I won. Sure. Sometimes it be that way. But yeah, I already played some of it, so I already have a feel of how this is going to go. So we'll see, well, how the said mode is. But for now, we got Turf War, Hacklefish, and Mahi. Rainmaker, Barnacle, and Dime Museum. That one's a little rough. Tower Control, Hammerhead, and Mako. And that's, you know, pretty good set maps there for Tower Control. Flat Zones and Undertow and Brine Water. Okay, so that's a little bit rougher in comparison to Tower. Like I said, I'm just going to probably warm up by playing some Turf War and go from there. I'm going to leave tickets off for now, just because I'm going to wait until the challenge starts. And then from there, I'm going to put on, well, probably a double money ticket. Or if I'm joining with a group of friends, then I'll probably turn on a money ticket for the whole group. So for now, it's best just to wait, because it'd be like, what, 3 games, and then I'm replacing my ticket? So here we go. Also, hopefully the game audio doesn't echo too much. Right now, I kind of have a pretty bad headache, so I didn't want to wear headphones for the first couple minutes of the stream, at least. So I have to use my speakers. I got them low enough so I can hear the game, but, you know, not overpower things. But, you know, if it's too much, I'll turn them down. Probably should be fine, especially with my noise gate. Alright, so we have our one guy just rushing in. And that went as well as you expect. It's good to rush in the beginning to the middle, but not to their base specifically. I was a little worried that that guy was going to die in the first 20 seconds, and then sure enough. Throwbacks with 2 of them. Teammate's gonna help there, good. I can get rid of this. If I hit the top part, it'll do more damage, especially with Object Shredder. I'm gonna probably die here. Surprisingly, no. I don't know how I survived that interaction, but sure. Oh, hi. Okay, that interaction, on the other hand, that went as well as I expected. Not well. I can jump back in, at the very least. I love having 2 hammers out at once. That really threatens them. Although, to be fair, the one behind me wasn't very doing much. Oh, crap, I was 1 off. So at least the mine got him. Good. I helped. And we got Crab out in the middle. They're really not having a good time. These guys are struggling. To be fair, Turf War, so this does not matter. if they get a good push in that last few second mark, they will win. So even though they're behind right now, they could still win the game because it's Turf War. It's definitely a mode that really doesn't feel like it matters for 90% of it, sadly. It's kind of why this has always kind of been the mode that is never really considered competitive. Maybe Nintendo's like the only push for competitive Turf War out there. Like that actual competitive scene doesn't really do competitive Turf War. Like I think there are some competitive Turf War tournaments, just not nearly as many as like the other modes in the game, the actual like ranked modes. I knew you were gonna flank, I was just waiting for you to come up. Nice, alright, well just take the base, why not? We keep them in here, that's it, we're done. I hear that crab, so we're good. Get away. I'm gonna just threaten. I'm just gonna do this. Quick refill, kill you, and GG's. Just barely over 1,000. Perfect. Hey Matt, how you doing? Definitely a more passive game for my playstyle, but to be fair, didn't really need to do much. I think my brushes were the actual slayers, because I kept on seeing them rush into the base and actually stay there compared to the splash. Nice, I got a chunk. This is why I actually like playing this kit specifically. This is the only gear set I have that's everything 5-starred, so they all level up pretty fast, meaning that this set of gear can get some pretty fast chunks. Doing a lot better today? Well, that's good to hear. So hopefully that means that today's shift was not chaos, to say the least. I mean, I'm doing alright. Just kind of nursing a little bit of a headache, but other than that, I'm good. So now tell me about you.
Tell me about you, what?
Exactly. I don't know, just anything.
Hoopla.
There you go. How are we doing? Hoopla. Gotcha.
Blah. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than I was yesterday.
I mean, that's good to hear.
Felt like I actually got stuff accomplished today.
Yeah.
No.
No one actually give you a hard time today?
No, thankfully nobody gave me a hard time
good.
today. Amber's gonna be on here in a couple minutes.
Alright, that's good. That's fine. I mean, mode doesn't start until 4 anyway. Just getting some warm-up, which for Turf or whatever, it doesn't mean much.
Nah. What are you doing? What are you warming up for the? What are you warming up for the kiddie pool for?
I know. I mean, that's pretty much what we're doing at that point.
We're
I'm warming up on nothing.
You're warming up on Weenie Head Juniors.
If anything, I'm more or less just warming up my aim. Because, yeah, the actual, like, win-loss of this doesn't matter. I feel like we're going to probably lose a lot today, based on how last night went. We'll still get top 20. So, it doesn't matter, apparently. Dude, I lost so many times last night. I'm surprised I got top 20. I expected, like, top 50 at the very most. And, yeah, no. It really shows. Playing by yourself, it's way easier to get to the actual, like, top X percentage. And I just don't understand by that much. Oh, crap. Yeah, I had to be on. Give me a second anyways to kill the speakers as a whole now. Oh god, please no.
Please stop, please stop, please stop. Alright, I'm loading up the game right now and I'll jump in.
Yeah. You're good. I just noticed on my like adjust volume page on this specific profile on the Stream Deck, I have a mystery question mark on it. It's like, all right, what plugin did I forget to install? I gotta look over what the name of that was just to remember what it even was. It's probably a thing I don't use if it's a mystery, because I would have installed it if it was a plugin I know I use often.
Well, that's the whole fun. You gotta push it to see what it is.
Well, no, what I mean by mystery is if you don't have a plugin installed, it just shows up as a question mark icon, so it doesn't work. That's just your sign of saying you don't have this thing installed that was mapped to that said button. I kind of wish I could back up all like the actual plugins I use, not just like the profile, because when I reinstall it, then I have no idea what it is, unless I specifically name that thing based on the plugin name. Maybe a future Stream Deck update can add something like that, because they've been changing a lot over the past like year and a half. Oh, that was the Discord volume mixer. No wonder why that's blank. I don't need that crap, because I use something else now for that. I use the official one. Let me just paste that in then, because I don't really care. I used to use a third-party plugin for volume adjustment on the Stream Deck inside of Discord, but the problem I've had is every time I launch Discord, it keeps on wanting permission. So every time I've tried to use it, I always have to set it back up from scratch. So now I just use the one that's just built in from Elgato, because it's just more reliable. The only problem is I gotta set people's like profiles individually, but honestly, it doesn't take that long. Hey, can you just join the call real quick? I gotta make sure I can adjust your volume. All right, thanks. You can leave now. Like, it's just that simple.
You don't have to stay if you don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, that's right.
H3
I can't find the kick button. I was gonna kick you from the call just to prove a point, but I can't find the button. Now it's too much work. I don't want to know.
H3 nozzle noose. Is that a good weapon?
Oh, the H3 nozzle nose. I mean, it depends. It's strong, but it's very accurate. I don't think it's good for turfing.
Did I call it nozzle noose again?
Yeah, I don't know why. You always call that thing nozzle noose.
I always call it that. It's just a bad habit. I'm sorry. I can't just keep calling it nozzle noose. I'm like, man, what? It's not a noose. What are you doing?
It's like, what? Ah, my favorite weapon, Splatoon. The one that you hang yourself with. Wait, this is rated E? Something feels off.
I keep calling it that. I don't mean to do that. I meant nozzle nose.
Yeah, it's you know, based off of like a garden hose. That's why it's nozzle nose, because it's the nozzle from a actual hose and the spindle and all. Hey, which one are you looking at? Because there's two of them. There's the normal one, and then there's the D.
The one with the barrier.
Okay, so you're looking at the D then, yeah, with the big bubbler. I think out of the two, that's probably the better one, because the vanilla one is, like, you're never really getting tapped to cooler, because the thing's hard to paint with. And point sensor's helpful, but you probably get more use out of the splash wall and big bubble. But yeah, it's a 3-shot.
Like
every shot does like 40 damage. But if you land all three, you get a nice little sound effect. That nice little ching sound at the end. Very satisfying. You have to hit all 3 shots exactly to hear that sound effect. How many tickets do you have at this point? Because the other day we got you, I think it was like 3.
What was that? Okay, you went robotic for a moment.
Oh, so I was just asking like, how many tickets you have now, because I know we got you at least 3 from the challenge on Tuesday.
Let me go check. Let me go check my tickets. I've got 1 team experience.
No, I mean like from Sheldon's shot. Sorry, I meant to say license.
Oh, I used all of them. I'm sorry. I had like 2 or 3.
Okay, yeah, so it was about what I thought from Tuesdays. That's good.
Yeah.
I has 3 more weapons.
I need to go new. Oh, I'm running low on money.
Yeah, first time. Now, when we're all in a group and ready to play, this time because it's Turf War, I'm gonna like do our usual. What's our ticket situation? Because we'll put on like a money ticket for team, and I guess I'll fill in the void with the experience ticket, or I'll probably actually be the one doing the money ticket for team because I got 2 of them.
Okay.
I don't think you guys have those at all.
No. I got a new title from the Gamba. It said, It says up and Adam risk taker.
Sure. Did you get the one from the QR code that they put out on Twitter like a week or two ago?
No, I didn't. Is it in chat?
Well, I did that yesterday, so I'll get the link. I think unironically, it might be faster to get it from the log from yesterday's stream. Because it should just be one of the first things from yesterday.
I see a QR code in our call chat.
That's probably it. If it was the Twitter or Splatoon NA one, then that's it. That just gives you a random title. They made that specific QR code for the newest update. So yeah, that's the same one. You're looking at that. It's just a random title, so you can get something weird again.
Died to go on Splatnet. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do it from the Splatnet app, as always.
I should have guessed.
Yeah. I mean, at least the nice thing with that is the app can technically be used on a phone, tablet, and now technically Windows. Although I don't know how the QR code thing would work on Windows if you didn't have it saved as a file, because I don't know if... I mean, probably the Windows Android subset thing has to give you access to cameras, because some Android apps use cameras. If not, then, oh no. I could break some stuff. I can't go in here when your ink storm's going off. That's interesting. And then just rubber bands it back.
It's like, wait a second, you're over here.
It's like, no, wait until the rain's done before you go inside. Wait, that's not how that works.
Loading Splatnet 3. QR code reader. There we go.
I do like how that app specifically, when you do the QR thing, it's either you can scan it now with your camera, or you can just load up a picture. You don't have to actually use a camera, because not many QR code things actually give you the option of just loading from a picture.
Yeah.
Because I've done that at times where it's like, I'm going to scan a couple codes, so I'll just save the images of these things, and then I'll just load them at once. So I think I did that for like 2, maybe 3 rewards at one point in the Splatnet app.
Probably have to leave the city, leave the lobby and come back for it to load up.
Yeah, you might just like, yeah, leave and come back real fast. And you just get it, I think, straight from the machine.
Yeah, I got it. It was from the terminal. Whiz, buddy. Wow.
What you get, because it has to be something very unrealistic.
Die-hard youngster.
Yep. I mean, I guess it's fitting because of how we're technically teenagers in this world, but in real life, it's like, I wish my back already hurts just thinking about this.
Like, oh, lol. Thanks, QR code. Thanks for making me feel old.
I was hoping you wouldn't have good aim either. They're all gonna be right here. I'm fine with this. seen that. Hello? You wanna come back? Okay, preferably without shooting me. Yeah, that's close enough. I mean, if they get a good push, that's the only problem. I don't know if they will, because this is dangerously close. One good push, that's all they need. Yeah, there you go. Good push, guys. Good push. That pretty much put him in the danger zone.
To the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Man, I'm looking at my stats on Splat, and it's like, you don't have any challenge trophies at all, you scrub.
Looks at it, depression hits. Like, oh. Look, man, it's either I'm not good or I'm sleeping. Why not both? Not good while sleeping. Alright, bring in the D. Nozzle knows D.
That's what she said?
The D stands for dolphin. I'm right, you know. It's deadly a dolphin on the side.
What the? Funny how that's like a lost media gem that everybody wants to try to find is the uncensored episode of Sailor Mouth episode of SpongeBob.
Did they actually make an uncensored version?
Well, Tom Kenny said in an interview once that when they were recording that episode, since it was going to be censored anyways, Steven Hillenburg wanted them to cuss, wanted to actually say bad words, because they were going to bleep them out anyways. So it does exist.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, because it honestly is kind of easier, especially for the funny transition, if you have a curse word to censor it. Because when you do, what the f, and then that's it, then you can actually understand they're actually swearing. But if you do, what the, and then bleep it, it doesn't sound right. So I guess I can understand them doing it, but it's actually kind of funny to think they have a version of that out there somewhere that airs.
Yeah, that episode actually exists with the cussing in it, but granted, nobody's ever seen it. It's like I said, it's lost media gem.
Yeah,
so
if it's something that aired, I doubt it went out publicly. It's something like in their studio only.
Like it's like legit. Like the only way you're gonna get it is if you go and invade Nickelodeon Studios and go raid a vault or something. That's literally how you're gonna get it.
That makes sense. That'd be really bad for them to have something like that out there at that time, because I mean, some of the voice actors, I think mainly the Plankton one, they have gotten like cameos where they've been asked to swear and they do that with the voice, so that's the closest we've gotten to like a SpongeBob character actually cursing. But even that's still kind of just weird.
Dang it.
Oh, hi, Wiper. Bye, Wiper.
This was like that episode of Dexter's Lab, that last episode where Dexter made rude versions of himself. That eventually did get aired because Adult Swim had it for all this time, and one time they're like, yeah, do you guys want to see this episode? And everybody's like, yes, I'd like to. And so they aired it one day on Adult Swim.
I mean, that's cool. Because I know Adult Swim doesn't really have a filter when it comes to that stuff, so if they have it, they don't care, they'll share it. But the fact they actually did show something like that and actually have it properly released is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because again, that stuff you normally never see publicly.
Yeah, because it's just completely out of character.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what the plot of that episode was. I think it was like Dexter made clones of him and Dee Dee. Because I think it was they were trying to find someone to make chores, so that they did that. And well, the clones were very rude, and I mean, like they They did some really bad adult jokes in that episode. Like,
That makes sense then, yeah. Because they don't want something like that at the time. Because adult jokes in cartoons were not a thing back then when Dexter was airing. So, like, nowadays it wouldn't matter. A lot of shows do that. But back then,
like,
that's a sin.
Like, I remember the title card of that episode is Dexter flipping someone off, so...
Yeah, that's definitely too ranchy for that time period.
Yeah. I don't think I got a single kill that whole map.
Yeah, H3 is hard to get kills with if you're not used to the accuracy, so I'm not surprised. Hey, powerful, just really hard to use. Meanwhile, 16. So.
No, I got one. No, I killed one.
Alright, good. Applause. You actually got one. That's actually harder to do than you think.
Oh, is it time for the challenge? Oh.
It's time for challenge.
I had more
it's
time.
4 o'clock. Yep.
Oh boy, 3 a.m. Challenge time.
That'd be like probably the next one, honestly. Alright, here it is. Foggy Notion making its return. Stakes are high in low-vis battles. Can use fog cover to your advantage. The stage will be shrouded in fog throughout the battle. However, the density of the fog will change as the battle goes on. It's like every, I think, 30-ish seconds, the fog rolls in and out of the map. So, it'll be sometimes fog, sometimes no. Essentially. Also, wait, do I want the Splatoon 1 music the whole time? Actually, no. Let's leave room, because this is gonna like, drive my nerves with a wall within like 5 seconds.
It's in celebration of the fact that Splatoon 1 came back up online again.
That's true, but we'll play a different song. Less repetitive song. Much I like the lobby music, I can only take it so long. You know what, Ink or Sink is one of my favorite battle tunes from that game. Let's do it. Maybe the next update, the 5.0 update, we can actually put these in the multiplayer, please. Please. They're in the game already, why not? I mean, there's really no harm in adding more music like that if it's already in the code. Saves them some time on making new songs. Alright, let's jump in. So you got the Anic, I can't remember exactly the name of that, but that's the alt for Nova. I love just seeing you fly up there. It looks like a puppet with strings, but they're all invisible string. Because I don't see you flying and I don't see you shooting. You're just in air.
That's funny.
Yeah, when you see that as a hologram, it definitely ain't inkjet anymore.
I think it's funny you knew exactly what special I was using.
I've seen these guns so much, I already know exactly what they are before you even use it. But also, it's pretty obvious it's inkjet when you see the inkjet, so there's that.
Oh, I thought you didn't see the inkjet.
No, I can see, I just don't see like the fumes and the shots. It's just like I said, you're up there like puppet with string. Alright, here we go. Fog rolling in. At the 250 mark. Can't see. We're right at the 245 mark. Where are my feet?
What was that one Family Guy guy? The guy that does the weather. He's like, can't see!
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. First game, we didn't even get to play it. My favorite. It's gonna be a great omen. Yeah, I always like
it's ran sideways!
Yeah. I've always liked the weatherman reports from Family Guy, because it was always like the most abrupt weather report.
Trading sideways!
Now let's check in for the weekly forecast. What is it? It's gonna rain! Alright, and that's the weather.
See me fly again?
Well, the hologram isn't here. I'm just waiting for it to appear. I'm just looking up just because it's gonna probably change over.
Yeah, it's
if we don't find a match right away. At least the one saving grace I give challenges is that matchmaking is pretty fast with this one, unless there's like a disconnect right before it. So it doesn't take like 6 years for a game. It's probably because of how limited these events are. More people are playing this mode than any other mode at the time. Wait, Lost Father, My Ex-Wife. Wait, which one is it? I'm a little confused by the name and tag.
It's the same thing.
Identity Crisis over there. Go forth, my wet noodles and wiper.
This way.
We are going to ignore him. Okay, well. Yeah, our arrow spray. Either he's farming a Booyah Bomb or just wants to be a Picasso base, so that's already a bad sign. And speaking of Booyah Bombs, here come 2.
Probably should make, what's that one special?
Oh yeah, he's being Picasso. He's painting every pixel.
God, gosh darn it.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's gonna be a waste. Just do your best to kill them all, because we're not gonna turf more if we have them on the field.
I only just turf so I can get my special. That's all.
That's
I really
the whole
care.
point. Yeah, you don't want to
I don't
turf
really
more
turf
than you
at all
need to at
special.
base. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did that in like in early days of Splatoon.
I did
when
too.
I was just starting out, but you didn't know better back then.
Yeah, you thought that it actually mattered, but now it's just like you kind of realize that's what 8 years of playing this franchise, almost 9
Yeah.
years. You kind of realize it's like, oh yeah, Turf War only matters the last 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And painting every inch of your base doesn't actually really matter for the overall score, just because that last 30-second push, all you gotta do is just paint anywhere else and you win. Your base is like the last place you usually need to push to win. It's always your base.
I mean, we played this game for like 9 years, and we didn't even realize it's like that's what we call, my friends in the business, we call a pitfall. Splatoon pitfalls. Number 1, painting the base is very important to Turf War. Not really.
Yeah, it's one of those like myth situations when you first start out, you think that is true, but it really isn't. And then also the idea of like painting every wall too, when that doesn't even give points.
Like, okay, let me rephrase this. Like, it is important to paint your base. Don't get me wrong, it is important, but it's not like super duper important to the point like I need to do this every game.
Yeah, like you don't have to get every single pixel of it.
Yes, yeah, it's like okay, just paint a little bit if you want to build up a special.
Yeah.
That's all I really want to do.
And you usually don't even do that until you respawn too, because using that while getting back to like the battle is more beneficial than just painting it all in like the first 30 seconds. Because chances are you're gonna get that special, you're gonna use it, and immediately whatever you use the special on is gonna get covered up. Yeah, this base is spotless. That's a problem.
Ha! You thought you could get me with a Kraken, but it was me, Inkjet.
I mean, if that was before the buff to the thing where you barely got a boost, I think he could have killed you. But now you just boost way higher than the thing can jump.
Yeah, I was just like, hey, he tried to get me with the Kraken, but I Inkjet way like literally last second.
Look at that base. The base is nothing but orange. Like every pixel is orange. That is overdoing it.
Like, okay, like, yeah, we won. But you
But
know
at what
what?
cost?
But what cost? It's like you could have been helping us.
At that point, yeah. You know what? I have one idea. For one, get the heck out of my lobby. Because I don't trust that. And 2, I can waste a 50.
Any money? It's weighted sideways.
Dude, if it was easier to like hit a button while playing the game, every time I use the ink storm, it's like, all right, weather report. Do you? It's gonna rain! Just throw the ink storm.
Rain.
That's when you need like a foot pedal or something. Because I don't want to let go of this controller. We're trying to do motion. Dear God, that's gonna be a nauseous mess. That's why sometimes doing a replay in the middle of a game is impossible. I wish that, like, Elgato foot pedal thing wasn't so expensive, because that'd be perfect to use, but it's, like, almost $100. And it's, like, 3 macro buttons.
There you go, Lester, meme idea. Whenever you do these a new meme for your community, whenever you use Inkstorm, it's just like, it go away!
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, thinking about it, I would make a makeshift foot pedal at that point for that joke. Just get, like, a keyboard, and then, like, map the space bar to, like, a soundboard.
You know, it's so strange. I've actually gotten quite a bit of kills with this weapon.
Yeah, that thing hits like a noodle.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised by that.
It's funny, for like 7 years, the only 5-shot weapon was the aerosprays, and then they introduced that thing. Because Nova's the only other one that's a 5-shotter. I said every time I start one of these games with randoms, the base is always spotless. You don't have to be Picasso's, guys. Thought we got rid of a Picasso, then we found another. I mean, I'd rather have that than a squid party at the very least, because they're at least trying.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It's like, at least they're helping in some way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're actually playing the game.
Maybe not, like, beneficially with the overall game, but at least they're helping in some way. You know, at least they're not, you know, yeah, like you said, at least they're playing the game. Yeah, and me and Amber learned that real quick whenever, you know, when you showed us essentially that, like, turf war is literally, like, only determined the last 30 seconds of the game. We're like, okay, maybe that makes sense.
Yep.
Because we were all about that whole idea. And by the way, that, you know, you're talking to the guy that originally was like, guys, paint your base for like the longest time at the beginning of the
yeah, I know, like you do not. I was starting to contradict you with this one. Like, actually, no, you don't need to do that as much as you're saying. Yeah, it helps, but maybe not like for the entire thing.
You showed me, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's just like the ranked games. If you control mid, then you control the map, because that's where all the action's happening. It's in the middle. Middle or the enemy base, depending on just how things are going. I knew you were still there, but I didn't know you were gonna be able to go around me because you have Ninja Squid.
Oh, try Zuko.
Yeah, that's the guy that just got me.
Yeah,
oh, that was a trade for a second, almost.
Yeah, this is hitting like a wet
noodle. And there goes the depths. There it is. I knew Wipeout was coming. I knew that was gonna happen.
Let me guess. We lost because people were focusing on the base more.
Because of the last like 20-second push. What? Really?
Excuse me, what?
Look,
what?
You know what? You know what's actually ironic? Because they didn't pay all their base. We won because someone actually did that on our side. We're complaining about it, and yet that got us the win, which is so ironic.
Okay,
like, that normally doesn't happen, so sure.
Okay, Karma, please. I'm sorry. I've been playing this whole entire time.
Okay, now I'll actually keep the painter of base, because apparently it's a good omen, question mark? Really shouldn't be.
I'm gonna keep this weapon, even though it's hitting like a wet noodle.
Yeah, no, it's not strong, but you get a lot of assists with it.
Well, that and want to try to get like I've been on my thing with this game right now is I'm trying to get more unlock all the weapons, so I'm trying to get more Shelton license.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna try to keep using this until my freshness goes up at least 1 level.
Yeah, and it takes like 30 to 40 minutes depending on how you play the weapon, like how well you do. So it's not that long to get like at least a 1-star.
Why do I hear a jackhammer in the background?
Because I think one of these like background sects, like there's construction going on.
Okay. Because I was like, I hear a jackhammer. I don't know if anybody else did.
Yeah, no, that's in the game, so you're not wrong. Someone here is working on ELTO. There's a reason why it's so small. It's been under construction since ever. And remember, this map is actually going to be big. None of us do, because apparently it was a lie. It got shrunk down between like when it first got shown and then final release. Just like Forge.
I literally thought this guy with the ultra stamp killed me from like the side of the ramp I was in. I was like, what? And then I realized, oh no, I died to the ink storm.
I mean, sometimes it does be that way with lag. You're not wrong. So you might think, oh, I'm gonna live that, and then the guy has like 500 ping. So no. I still think some of my favorite lag experiences when I'm watching things in this game is like, I prefer if that doesn't happen, but if it does, is when they just randomly fly. Like they're just doing nothing and all of a sudden they just fly off in the air like a superhero. They're not even doing the squid jump back. It's the physical like body form. That's how you know there's like a massive delay. It's like that was 5 seconds ago he did that.
Blobbler. Got splattered by the blobbler.
Oh, at least I got the dually out of that. Hammer coming down the bridge. Fall down. Now he's just painting his left. Now I'm gonna die from the ink storm probably. Nah, surprisingly no. There you go. Hi. Bye.
I can't see. It's foggy. Oh, you silly doolies. You like flies. I can't tag you.
Oh, I got someone with the storm. Like nice. Flies. Unfortunately, the blob got me. And that 10% paint, I swear. It doesn't feel like it does much, but it still does. I mean, blobs didn't need the paint, though, because they already paint like an absolute menace.
Yeah, we definitely lost this one.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much how the whole game went, so I can't really say that was a good last-second push. Yeah. That was just a good, like, 3-minute push.
I don't like that number.
I was say they were pretty cursed.
That one emote always like the one with the first girl. Why does that always remind me of the Frieza like stance?
That's fair. That's like the most iconic stance of that character.
Frieza final form stance. Always just like. I always say that, I'm like, are you Frieza?
Ironically, every time I see that pose, I always think of the scene from DBZA with that. Because the joke they made with that pose was because of the random lightning strike, which, like, it made no sense of why that happened in the middle of the fight. But how they spun it for the abridged take on it was where Frieza just does that pose. It's like, if I'm as evil as they make me out to be, then God strike me down now, and the lightning bolt hits him, and nothing happens. He just screams up to the air. Try better next time. Like, I always think of that scene specifically, because in the anime, it just made no sense. Yeah, why did he get hit by lightning? Where did the lightning come from? The plane wasn't even exploding yet. It just happens. Well, the fact that it was made into a joke for a bridge made so much sense.
Oh my gosh, you could carve meat on that thing. I always get a chuckle out of that scene in particular.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh,
but how like sudden the reaction is. It's good timing.
Yeah, I was watching your stream yesterday, and it was funny because it's like I literally turned it on and I was like, what is my man doing with an arrow spray?
And it's like, oh, he already did random things just because. Got it. Although I did just find like a site that does the random stuff a little bit better, because like, I used this one that didn't update until like almost 2 months into the season, so that wasn't viable anymore. But I found another one, seemed like they've updated like the beginning of the season, so hopefully next season they'll do the same. If that's the case, I could just use an actual weapon picker to pick my weapon instead of just, here's a random number. Now do it again. Got.
Hello.
Oh, that was bad.
Hey, fine, I'll wait.
Oh. I talk about a death, but I.
Hi.
Still bad.
I'll keep fine.
Just kidding. How are we doing?
Can't see. Well, you scared her off, Lester.
I tend to do that.
How's it going?
You're coming a little like muffled.
Don't do that.
Either swap to a different microphone or that thing is in your intestine. One of the two. Ooh, why? I almost got crushed by that guy. Hey, you can take care of it. I think it might still be weak after my like 3 pellets. Nice. Oh, how the heck?
Is that better?
Oh yeah, that's much better.
SC nah.
SonicGhost,
hi.
nah?
Ah! Again with T-Tech getting me. Oh,
Amber, I'm playing with a wet noodle.
As usual.
the air spray? No, the other wet noodle. The gold one? Okay, you're not wrong.
If we lost. Okay.
No, by .2. That's shocking, man. If someone threw a bomb or killed someone at that final second, that's the reason why we won. That alone. Pretty impressive.
That's crazy.
Look,
How the
Matt got the
heck?
fist bump. But that wasn't me. I didn't talk about you. The other Matt.
I was gonna say, I was like, I only got 1 kill that game. Give
Here,
it.
let's do one more with just us, because we're at 4 or 5. That way we just get our power. Because if for whatever reason this is higher, then we might actually get like a leaderboard placement. Who knows? I don't trust Fog, man, after last night. I don't. Oh, it take like 3 minutes anyways. Plus that gives Amber enough time to do the dailies. So I'll check the shop. Cry more, because
I
you
don't
realize
have
you're
money.
so broke. See, that's the point.
I saw a post in the lobby and I was like, oh, they must be crying. It said, hello.
What? Yeah, right here. Money, money, money.
Yeah.
I saw one that said, hello, other four other Fame team members.
Yeah. Like, realistically, for this upcoming Splatfest, who is picking Fame? Because out of the 3 themes, that's the one nobody cares about. At least from what I'm gathering from just people talk about the Splatfest.
You know what's funny, Amber? We were complaining, me and Lester were complaining for like a good 2 games of people being Picassos at base and saying it doesn't matter to paint your base at the beginning of the game. And then we won because people were painting at the base of the game.
Wow.
I said, man, we're not really making a good point here, you know?
Yeah, we really didn't. Because that game was very close, and that's the only reason why we won. Gonna get an ink storm before I push in.
Also gave Lester a new emote idea.
Emote, dude, that's more just a gimmick.
Our soundboard option. Every time he does his rain cloud, he'll just use that the weatherman from Family Guy be like, "Ain't gonna rain."
Oh, yeah.
Got time to be out of ink. Why did I jump?
This song sounds more like a Sonic song.
In some ways, I can see it, yeah. Ironically, I would see it more in like Sonic Unleashed, but that's because that game is more jazzy. Alright, that should be running out. Yeah, we're good now. Go in my hammer. Kill them all. Not be killed. Oh, I found them all. They're all right in the corner here in the middle. Oh, I heard that. Oh, God.
Man, who'd be doing Tacticooler on the other team?
I'm thirsty. Share.
Yeah, don't you realize it's been a really hot day today? I'd like to have a drink, please.
Yeah, so let's just get hydrated with soda. The worst idea. Can't believe that killed you. That guy's like 2. Plays bad for full. That's a dually, oh god.
There's somebody at the other team base. Wow, there's another guy at the other team base.
Oh yeah, someone pushed in the last couple seconds. He's the reason why we won. We kept him in control at mid, and then that guy's like, let me just paint your base real quick. Nice. So what's this power gonna be? I am curious. $17.31. How? With that showing, how? I mean, yeah, we did win more games than we lost, sure, but for reference, the score I got last night to put me in top 20 by myself was a little over 1,800. So, sure, that took me like an hour to get. All right, sure. You might have finally gotten yourself at least a top 50 if that's anything to go by. I would hope. Now Amber getting here, we'll get like 2,200 based on how that went.
I don't think so. Not with me playing.
Okay, 2,100 then.
Not with me playing.
It's like, yes.
Dude, I was playing with a wet noodle, okay?
I know. It's like, we had one guy that wasn't really doing much damage for almost all of it, and you also started with H3, having a problem with that, too. It's like,
yeah, I was playing with H3, having trouble. I literally, all games, I think the only game that I, like, the second game was the one I got, like, 3 kills. Everything else was, like, 1.
Alright, now ticket situation. We should probably put on those group tickets. So the question is, am I the only one that has the double money for all teams? I think the answer is yes.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I only have 1 double experience. I only have 1.
If you guys wanted to put on one of those, then you're all welcome. But I'll put on the double money for all of us because we're all kind of broke, except me. But I will be in 5 minutes if I, buy things.
I need money. I've been buying stuff at the store. I've been trying to get all.
Do you want to put the double experience on?
Yeah, I'll put it on.
All right, you just unready, and then you can talk to Marigold for your Marigold on Thursday.
Wait, that's her name? I thought her name was Staff.
No. Oh yeah, my favorite staff member, Staff. That's Marigold.
I thought her name was Staff.
Hi, janitor. My name is Jeff. No, you're janitor.
Like he was like, oh, Marigold. I was like, I thought her name was Staff.
The most generic name.
Using the junior.
Did you not get a freshness from that yet?
Oh.
Oh, I thought you did. But to be fair, it's the starting guns. That's why we assume that. just because you didn't get guns fast in like the early like 10 levels. I mean, you got it with experience, but you probably didn't buy many guns in early games. At least most of us don't. That guy didn't see anything coming, quite literally.
Well, it's kind of hard too. Like
You
that.
know, he was one away. That's why I just aimed and shot, because I was hoping maybe latency wouldn't matter, but it always does. I swear, ever since they buffed Ultra Stamp, you never can shoot through it anymore. But I don't think that was because of the buff. It's like the latency on the game. Because if I can't shoot through the thing and I'm using a Splatling, that says a lot. It's like, damn, don't run into that. You will die.
If he didn't get you, I would have got him.
I always notice this is a trend with splooshes. They just love your base more than their own. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't die from the roller. The roller pushed me off the map. Doesn't count. I mean, it's an assist technically, but it doesn't count.
Yeah, my bomb tactics actually killed somebody.
Okay, I think that guy's won. That's the sploosh again, isn't it? Yeah, sure enough. Hammer.
Told you I shouldn't have came in.
It's always the splooshes. I notice splooshes in this mode really go undetected because of the fog. It's a close range weapon, so when you can't see your own feet, yeah, they're sneaking in more often. Because anytime there was a dude invading the base when I played last night, it was always a sploosh player. Not helping, they're getting like 500 hammers. Dude, if I didn't miss that last set of shots, I would have died. To be fair, we have someone coming in here with a charger, so I don't know what they're gonna accomplish when they can't see. Like, a charger needs vision. So let's go into the mode that has no vision. I probably regret that decision. Like, there was a video I watched from, what was it? I think it was from SRB2 dude. He actually did this challenge with, I think, an E-liter scope. Just to prove a point on that one, just to see how hard it would be. And he had a way harder time with that than any other mode. As expected.
I'm just waiting for one of these guys' names in here to be like QG Rection.
Yep.
Just waiting for it.
Just because, you know, they want to get past the filter somehow.
Tell me if you've been watching SGB. Well, they're not saying that you've been watching SGB lately.
Yeah, exactly. He's talking about huge B-rection. Whatever that is. It's like, don't look it up, honey. You will regret. It was actually kind of like fitting timing on that front. It's like they just finished the DLC for Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that looks pretty interesting. And I just got it via like a humble bundle, like the Ultimate Collection. It's like, oh, neat. Now I can try it. It was like $10.
You know what's so good about Mortal Kombat is the fact that you could play like single player on it like so much. And
they have like proper storylines. Like sometimes the single player is better than the multiplayer, like in some people's eyes.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
My favorite game.
Sound like Eric Cartman there for a minute. Mortal Kombat is probably one of my favorite franchises for fighting games because it's just like it's so like you can actually play it without having to get like really good at it online.
Yeah, it's a game that gives you a lot of content if you're just playing by yourself.
Yeah. Not to say that, you know, I don't want to do that. I know there are people that's all they want to do is play online games. That's fine. Whoa, booyah bomb. Okay.
Yeah,
literally
watch out.
Came in like last second. But, yeah, it's just like, it's nice that the story modes of Mortal Kombat are always fun to play through.
Yeah, like, ever since 9, they have been very, very, like, polished.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I just say ever since Mortal Kombat because they renamed it to the franchise name. So let's do it again. It worked so well the first time, am I right? Let's just call it 12th game 1. Because reasons. I mean, I don't really think that's more of a like complaint specifically to that franchise. I mean, they've done it a lot. But that's just like modern gaming in general, because a lot of stuff always seems to just default to the franchise name now.
Yeah.
Here's the hammer, there it is. You're not.
I'm trying to kill him.
You're not gonna actually do anything because you're kind of sitting duck, buddy. All right, want to push in. Make sure I'm going towards base.
Yeah, there you go. I know it doesn't really help when they just walk in here, but.
I mean, apparently it was good for bait because one of them did do that, and I killed him. So you're welcome. I didn't stand a chance. Nice. I didn't think I was gonna kill with that low amount of ink left. Alright, there's a guy that escaped. Come near you. Here somewhere.
Somebody at work today was telling me, like, he says, yeah, I did a bad last night. And I was like, what happened? He says, I played Minecraft until 2 o'clock in the morning. I said,
it's like, oh. Yeah, I know that pain when you have to wake up like 4 in the morning. You're playing until 2. It's like, yeah, that was probably a mistake.
He doesn't come in until like 8:30 in the morning.
That's so, fair, but even at that point, you maybe got like 6 hours of that.
Like, good gosh.
Yeah, I mean, that's that bad.
I said, I get it, dude. And he's like, dude, it's like the one thing is like, oh, I'm gonna do this one thing, and then that one thing turns into another thing, and that one thing turns into another thing.
Yeah, that's Minecraft for you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, a game like that especially is like you have this one thing you want to do, but it always leads to 5 more tasks. That was me with Pikmin 4 when it came out, because like that weekend, I was playing, it's like, I'll play this for an hour or 2, and then I stopped at 4 in the morning. It's like, alright, I have a problem. I gotta stop. So I stopped playing it for a week. I had to get work done. To be fair, at this point, I think I have like, I would say 30 minutes left before I actually finish the main game, because I'm 100% done exploring the 4th area. So all I gotta do now is like the big thing. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's like, I don't want to really say exactly what it is for people who haven't played it for very obvious reasons. The game is not even a month old yet. But all I gotta do is one specific thing now. It's like, I just gotta prepare to just help, like, finish the main mission. Remember, our main mission was to find Captain Olimar, so I gotta, you know, finish that mission. So if you know, you know. I will say, I felt like that 4th area didn't have nearly as many caves as, like, the other areas, but maybe it's just because of the scenery being a little more, like, spread out, because I found most of the caves were more on one side of the map than the other. It was like, what, maybe 1 or 2 caves on, like, the south side, and there was 3 or 4 in the north.
You're gonna have to help me whenever I play Pikmin eventually.
See it over there? That's a Bulborg. Throw him in the mouth. Well, I don't feel like that's good advice. Do it. Okay.
Squad wipe. No!
I laugh maniacally. No reason. Okay, I trust you, and that maniacal laugh. Now, to be fair, there is actually an enemy in Pikmin 1 that you do want to throw a Pikmin into it, but it's because that will stun it. And it doesn't die, it just gets lodged into, like, a hole in its mouth.
You see that? That's a Wallywog. Those guys aren't fun.
Yeah, no matter what game, try not to send your whole squad against those things. All 4 games, Wallywogs are glitchy. I swear. Like, even in Pikmin 4, it's like, maybe they finally fixed Wallywogs, so I'll just try this. Rushed it in, 30 Pikmin died, even though the thing didn't move at all. It's like, okay, yep, no, Wallywogs are still busted. Got it. Like, something about their hitbox is really weird, because they squash Pikmin when they're just sitting still. Which makes no sense. And it got worse for Pikmin 4 because they have a version that's ice, so when it squishes the ground, it makes like a giant ice puddle. So don't put Pikmin near that. They're frozen and can get crushed. This does not help that we're going to be seeing so many ink storms. They have 3 weapons with this special. We only have 1, and that's me. I don't know which one's throwing those. I don't know if that's the Nautilus or the Explosion throwing those point sensors. Either way, bad. Okay, I think it's the Explosion because I just see him throw one.
And I've forgotten how bad the fog can get in this.
Yeah, it's very thick. That's why it does really help to have weapons that can locate your opponents, like mines, point sensors, even like thermal ink on or haunt as abilities. Like, yeah, you kind of want those things here. Although it's weird. I saw a lot of people actually complain when this challenge first made its debut, saying they should disable that stuff. It's like, so you want them to disable the core mechanics of the game. I don't think that's gonna happen. Even in a way, the map kind of feels like cheating, because like I can't see anything. All I gotta do is pull up the map. Now I can see. Alright, good trade. I think we just barely took that. This is more blue than orange now on the ground.
I would say so.
Yeah, I think we just barely took it. Took it to depression, that is. We needed a Picasso. Those tiny little spots we didn't get the ink, man.
Okay, I was trying to be. I literally, like, there was at one point nobody had painted the base at all. And it's just like, I'll do this to build my special off.
Yeah.
Like, I don't use it the most time.
I was mainly just trying to focus on killing them because, like, if they're not here, then we can paint. When they're here,
man,
we die.
Our advice has been really biting us in the butt tonight. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know why, because that's never really the case. This is just, like, the ultimate form of irony. We're talking about this is a bad idea, and now it's a good idea.
Quickly getting humbled.
Is it Humble's choice though? Or is it just a bundle? How much
It's
is
the
it?
bundle.
Oh, is it like the one that you pay like $3 for and you get like 2 items because they're really cheaped out now?
Yeah.
I swear that site's way different. Like, it's still good. Every once in a while I'll still check Humble because they have some good stuff, but the bundles are not nearly as good as they used to be. I remember they had a lot of bundles back in the day that were just like $1, but now they never really do that.
I miss Humble Bundle when it was good.
Yeah, I miss Humble Bundle. Let me just give you the link. It still exists. It's like not in my eyes.
I mean, I guess. Good job, Matthew.
Nah, I didn't have enough time to charge. That's unfortunate. Brush is on, yeah, I couldn't even finish before he died. Brush is on right. Why do I try shooting the hammer? It's like, no. There's never a time where that actually works. I swear, every time. Always the result. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just barely missed getting into the bubble before the custom jet got me. Like, I was right in front of the front door. That's how close I got.
Did you try knocking?
Unfortunately, they got to me first before I knocked.
You should have knocked faster.
Apparently. Welcome.
Nice.
I think I just took them all out. That was a quad. There you go. It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
Now we can push in.
It's raining sideways.
Oh, you're not dead yet. Surprising. Now you are. No threat to me. Just shoot.
Oh, you guys didn't paint your base. Don't worry, I'll do it.
Yeah, don't worry. Gotcha, fam. Have one dab on them. Make them all cringe.
Seriously.
Okay. Oh, good. Now I can do it again. Worf. Got the assist out of that. Yeah, we easily won that. There you go, we're on the board. Nice 60.
Or bottle cap.
So at least you got your 5 wins. Now let's
Got
work
all
on the other
50.
one.
Sheldon license. Nice.
Nice, so that's another win.
Why are you getting so much? Who likes you in this game?
Stop playing weapons!
Who likes you in this game, and where can I find them?
Who likes you in this game? Who really likes you?
I thought you're just gonna end it there. It's like, who likes you? It's like, ow. Harsh. You must get the 24-hour introvert tag. I think there's actually an introvert tag in the game, and there is a 24-hour one, so do it. That'll be me.
Oh man, I was trying to change weapons.
Yeah, he ran out of time. That's fine.
Trying to choose one that done. That's okay.
It's fine. When we get the 5 win and get the score, we can like pause it for a sec so you can use the token anyways. And then you'll have all the time in the world to think, because you probably need it. There's a lot of weapons to choose.
Are you trying to imply something?
Yeah, indecisiveness. We all have that. Also, just insert the "you're too slow" comment. Oh, there. Now you can choose.
Well, me and Amber are still in the game.
Give it a minute.
Oh,
No,
there
no,
it
no.
is.
Say, it's like, give it a minute.
Yeah, classic Splatoon.
Yeah, hang on. Are you actually trying to play the game? Let's just pull the plug. Alright, room back open.
Oh, good. I got my drink ticket.
What'd you get, specifically?
No, it was a food ticket. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's probably the 50% bonus. Because that's usually what you get on food.
I got a mystery box. Let me try and see what's in that. Oh, some decorations. I got a Barbie.
What is your catalog at this point? Because you need
50.
to catalog more. Okay, yeah, halfway there. It ends in a month.
Oh, no, I'm gonna
Definitely have to have that push in the next couple weeks. Especially with Splatfest next weekend.
Got two tickets for Sheldon. Dark Tinted Dualies, are those good?
Yeah.
Dualies,
Yeah, the Tetra Dualies as a whole, like both kits are really good. They're Slayer weapons, so they're really good to get up close and personal with.
Okay,
And they have 4 dodge rolls, so that helps too.
I'll do the H3 nozzle nose. I said it right this time.
We did it. We converted.
No!
Now we just gotta make him stop saying Kozo.
He'll never do that.
Hey, I haven't said Kozo in like years. I said Chozo.
That's true. I'm just messing.
I was gonna say, it's like, I used to when I was a kid, I called him Kozo. It's always the funny thing when you realize, it's like, man, how did I ever pronunciate that word, like, correctly?
Yeah.
I say that. And I say pronunciate in the most southern twang.
I was
And
gonna say, almost proves the point.
almost prove the point there.
Like, how? Because it just... I stop making sense after I say one word. I just English fail.
You still want pizza?
Yeah.
6 o'clock?
Yeah. Lester's paying.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't agree to this.
What kind of pizza you want, Lester?
The kind that doesn't spoil when it's in the mailbox.
Splatfest theme. That should be the next Splatfest theme. What's your favorite topping of pizza?
Yeah. I gotta look over all the Splatfest themes, but I almost feel like they did a pizza one before. I think, oh yeah, they did. The pineapple on pizza theme from Splatoon 1. Because they did it. They made the controversy real.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
we must
that's
have an
right.
all-out war.
We should
And I think
have, like,
pineapple won.
should be pepperoni, olives, or veggies.
You're just making it so that one team has a landslide vote.
Yeah.
Because like, the other two are never getting picked. Just by popularity
You made it
alone.
like cheese or something, maybe that'll stand a chance.
Yeah, just like cheese pizza, pepperoni, and then yeah, and the other thing usually doesn't matter because it never gets picked. So that's when you can go weird, like a meat lover. No, that's when I get picked. Like a veggie pizza or like deluxe or something.
Or deluxe pizza.
Okay.
Okay, I got it ordered. The usual that we get.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what would be a good third theme if you want to try to argue for pizza specifically, just because, again, third theme usually is the one that never gets picked. Like, that's kind of been like the downside of making 3 themes now for Splatfests. For 2 teams, it's always been very easy to argue this or that, but now having a third, oh god, having a third theme in the mix makes it so it's like, there's always these 2 that get argue, but there's always this one theme no one ever cares for.
Man.
Bigfoot, anyone?
Yeah. And we thought that was going to solve this issue with Splatfest.
Yeah, it's like in theory it would have, but then you see it in practice and it just didn't really do much. In fact, it actually made the problem worse.
I think that's why they chose for the ice cream one. They really went and said, okay, let's definitely not have chocolate as an option, because that would have won instantly.
Yeah, but actually now look at in hindsight, maybe they should have. Because vanilla had the landslide popularity. Barely anyone picked the other 2 themes.
I mean, people are going to pick, like, I noticed, though, people are going to pick Big Man's team just because it's Big Man.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Some people pick it just because of the host. Like, some people specifically never pick Fry's option because it's Fry.
I don't understand why Fry has become Pearl of this game, but...
Yeah, I mean, Pearl actually had problems when Splatoon 2 first came out because she was a little too harsh in the beginning, but she got toned down.
I like Pearl, though. I've always
post-launch was really good.
I've always liked Pearl. I don't understand why people hated her.
I think, like, when the game was first coming out, though, like, launch Pearl was a little too nasty in some ways. Like, she was coming off a little more as a bully. But they fixed that, like, real fast.
Yeah. I always thought Pearl was funny.
Yeah. No, she is. And if you don't agree, she will cut a fish. So, there's that. Threats. Oh. paintbrush. No. Take that push. Maybe not.
Right now, Vink at the wrong time.
At least I got someone on the way out.
Oh well.
That wasn't as bad as I was expecting, because that was a rough game from the very beginning, so I thought it was going to be a 60%. But no, 55 is better-ish. Alright, now we actually have a power, so let's see how off our matchmaking's going to be now. What do we got? 1303. Okay, you know what? That's not that bad, given how we were losing more than winning. I was worried it was going to be like a 1200. So that's better than I was hoping for. Good. And our Aerospray didn't get a single kill. That is what I expect with Aerospray. Those things can't really kill. They have no range and they're wet noodles. You
Hey, I got a kill on it yesterday.
I mean, yeah, that's true. You can do it. It's just a lot harder than a lot of other weapons.
Oh, here we go. This is a good Splatfest for pizza theme. It says, instead of toppings, what's the most important ingredient for pizza? The sauce, the crust, or the cheese?
Yeah, that could work, because then I would feel that'd be a little more balanced. If anything, I do feel like some people would maybe not pick the cheese as much, because some people just don't really care for that, or lactose intolerant, obviously. So if you have a theme that's like the least picked, it might be that one. But even by that logic, it would still be, you know, like a margin with all 3 votes. It wouldn't be like, here's cheese at like 5% votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like big man suffered with big foot. Big man didn't have big feet that day. You know, I'm thinking about it. That joke, I think they did on purpose. Now just thinking. Big man, big foot. Yeah, I didn't know what they were doing. I didn't even think of that at the time when they did that at Splatfest team. Like, I get it. And I guess Fry's aliens because she looks like an alien to some people, so there you go.
Her forehead's enormous.
Play tic-tac-toe on that. I love seeing when the game was first, like, introducing the host, like, people actually did that. Just because it was, like, a funny joke. Like, I saw so many pictures at one point of just, like, a tic-tac-toe game in progress on Fry's forehead.
Guy pulled out hammer, I re-slided right into him when he did it.
Hammer moment.
I literally just re-slided right into him when he pulled the hammer out. I was like, oh no you don't. I was like Obi-Wan, it's like, oh I don't think so. You want to talk about toxic play right there. That was toxic play.
Dude, why can I not get a kill? I had to go back to my other gun.
Which is funny, because that thing is more killer-friendly if you get good aim, because it's accurate. That's why the splash class in some ways is more popular than the splatter shots to some people. But it's like, yeah, it's personal preference, I feel. Because they both perform just as well.
I need to remember I have a dodge button.
Yeah, you have 4 rolls with the Tetris specifically, too. So you can give everyone whiplash. Everyone trying to fight you will have broken arms by the end of the match. That's right, try to strike around me. I'll paint it.
Hammer, hammer, hammer.
Dead hammer.
Thank you. I didn't have no ink.
Booyah bomb coming up near the base area.
I guess you could say he got banhammered.
No, you don't. You're an Aerospray. I'm a Nautilus. Good day.
I got killed by Sleepy.
Hang on. You must die too.
Is that you?
Join the friends. Oh, hang on, you too. Nice, let's go.
Nice.
Funny little quad the last second. 10 a second, I'm marking up. Sorry, apparently getting the quad made English stop working. Would you like to restart?
English.exe stopped working.
Would you like to send an error report?
Would you like to send an error?
Yeah. No, sending error report. Oh no, we have to sit here and wait while we're doing absolutely nothing. Like really, what do error support ever do when a program crashes? Because 9 times out of 10, nothing. They don't
Oh,
really
that's
help.
nice. Thanks for the report.
Yeah, that's neat. We'll never fix that problem. Oh.
Our nice little quad.
Quad.
Yeah, maybe by the end of the season I'll be an S+1 because I'm so close actually getting to it. I still gotta do my X placements. I've just been scared. That and busy with all these stupid challenges. They've been available so often.
Stupid challenges.
Yeah.
You've been hanging around the
seen
X
that, maybe.
site. So... Oh, speaking of X. Oh, gotta go to twitter.com. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
x.com.
Speaking of which, have you seen this text? Oh no. I thought you blocked it. No, not that X, the other X. Which one? The biking company? No, the other X. What, the AI company? No, the other X. Because when they renamed TweetDeck to X Pro, there's like 3 or 4 different X Pros out there in the industry. Big oops.
Guys, we got the IRS on our side.
Good. They'll all be scared.
Hey, does that mean we get to get out of taxes this year?
No.
If we work with them, does that mean we're safe? Never.
Are you kidding me? They caught Al Capone.
They're the actual imposter in this group, so, you know, watch the backs. They're gonna just betray at the last second. Turn around and just shoot you because you didn't pay your taxes.
Oh, yeah, but
W Yoshi.
no, what I was saying about X was, I guess Twitter just made a new feature where verified users can hide their check mark.
Yep.
And
Because of how bad the bullying has been, now they're just adding that as an option, so... Alright! I think that was past the cutoff point, GG! And you know, I was worried this was gonna happen because IRS was standing still while getting shot. That's never a good thing. And then their S-Blast was shooting blanks. So that was a concern. So I feel bad for this guy, but on the plus side, this is not gonna count as a loss. Oh no, IRS is... Oh, rip Amber, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't know which one. This guy's trying so hard. Go back home. I want to know, is he even leaving?
I needed that too.
No, he's not. Yep, that's what I thought. Now see, this is the time you can squid party, because this makes sense.
But no, what it said is, it's dystopian how much Elon screwed up this website to the point where a symbol that is meant to be a verified source of information that can be trusted is now turned into a symbol of mockery that people are encouraged to hide from the company that started this in the first place.
Yeah, how ironic, huh? You know, that's fair. I did kill him in the middle of a squid party. Watch you do it again.
I want to see this map.
I mean, it's basically orange. I was actually trying to kill him, but I couldn't because people were in the way. Doesn't matter because that's literally all they could have inked. The spawn. Fitting.
I don't like the number.
You know, that's the one time where I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm fine with that number. Because that... No. No. Now I'm not. I was gonna say, I'm fine for being, you know, a cursed one because that was a cursed game, but then we fist bump over cursed, so that's probably more cursed than anything else. Nice 1430, by the way. Why? Why did we get so many points just for, you know, cursed?
Do we need to stop?
Nah, I hit stop for the moment, and then the room is possible to get back into.
Okay.
That's
I
fine.
posted the link to the tweet that made me laugh this morning. I couldn't help myself. It's dealing with this whole thing with Elon Musk with his putting the X on top of the Twitter building and getting it removed the next day.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and then it's just a riff on the old Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. I get it, it's good.
What was that we saw the other day about Sonic?
What?
What was it that we saw the other day about Sonic?
Oh yeah, we went past a church and it had a sign of Sonic running towards the Trail of Rings towards the cross.
Alright, that deserves to be on, like, the bootleg archives.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
We were like, what the?
I don't like this sign. Why? Are we gonna have another cursed one? Or are we just immediately leaving?
Who left?
It's all surprising. We're all still here. Give it a minute. Probably an actual minute. That or someone's gonna have the worst latency. They're not playing McDonald's Wi-Fi anymore. They're playing McDonald's Wi-Fi at the wrong McDonald's. Like they're the one here at like X Street, but they're playing on Y Street. Like, oh no! Wait, how are you still connected to that Wi-Fi?
They're playing on the GameCube that has Sonic Heroes in the playpen.
God, oh yes, they're playing with those.
How would you do that?
I was like watching that video, like they made fun of the like X sign on the Twitter HQ. You know the whole reason why they actually got in trouble for that? Not just like they didn't have the right permits, because that's like the story that was going around at first. There's more to it.
What was it?
So that sign is a glowing sign, and it was built right in front of a residential area.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not allowed. So they got in major trouble because of that specifically. They had to take it down because, you know, it keeps people up at night.
Stupid.
It's like, man, when you're told no, maybe you should listen because it will be a bad thing. Like,
Just
people
put
are
it
telling you
this
no
way.
for a reason. It's not just we're making fun of you or saying
Ever
no.
since
We know what's gonna happen.
you should know that whenever you bought Twitter and you started doing all these policy changes, all this rebranding, all this nonsense, and everything has gone downhill for you. Maybe you should take that as a sign. Hey, maybe I shouldn't screw up with this site because the site was okay.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really have any major problems. The only real problem it really had was it wasn't making any money. But there are many ways you can change your platform to fix that. Like, honestly, the subscription model with Twitter Blue, it's fine. I think they just need more features for the money you pay, but something like that, perfectly fine to have because you need some way of putting money back into your, essentially your money pit. But then they did everything wrong with it, so it didn't really help. And with all the changes, all their advertisers pulled out, so there goes even more money sources. Every change has been because of money. And every time, it's been making them lose money. So it's very ironic.
Dude, can you quit?
Alright, this got Nautilus. Guy on the bridge being toxic, and that's not surprising.
Says the Nautilus main.
Well, I mean, someone just squid back when they shot me, because, funny, I killed him, even though he only got one shot on me. Most of my damage was done by the Nautilus Sandstorm. Hey, one squid bag over that now. Looking really stupid right about now, you dooley. Our challenge power still at 1400. I wasn't even paying attention. If it is, we're gonna bump. Yeah, Amber, how's it feel having a 1400 when you did nothing? There you go.
I'm sorry, I got
Justified.
freaking kids, okay?
Hey, maybe we should disconnect more often. So wait, no, actually, don't do that. I love how the game rewarded us for a disconnect.
That was funny.
That shouldn't happen. I guess now, since we're like an hour into it and we're enjoying the mode, can we just talk about how bad it is? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Wait, didn't you do that? Didn't you do this the other 2 days?
But it's that bad. They don't hear us because Splatoon desert. La la la. I can't hear you. Finger in ear. 12 a.m. challenge time. Wake up. Because they're
Gotta
not
go trip the
listening.
cord in the server again.
Honey, it's time for your 12 a.m. challenge mode. No!
Yeah, essentially. But I really noticed, like, in the, I think like the past 2 days specifically, the challenge power, like, matchmaking, man, it's been really bad. Whether it be with teams or by yourself, you're fighting people to the 300 points higher than you. Like, yeah, there's a reason why you're not actually having balanced games. So when they curb stomp you, you lose like 50 points. Then you matchmake with someone else of like a similar, like, power because they feel bad for you. Then you get like 5. Like, oh, okay. But trying to climb the leaderboards, man, I swear, is a gamble. That's why it's so hard to get up to like top 15 and 12 at times. Just because of the matchmaking.
That's it. I'm switching over to Splatoon 1 matchmaking.
Yeah. It's available once
At least
again.
at least we know that's online.
Yeah, it's surprisingly now the question is, are you still going to be able to find games? We proved no when we were trying to do a squad.
God, yeah, that was stupid.
Maybe now for like the hype of it being back online, for like maybe the first couple days, you might find games on squads. But I doubt that would be a thing past like a week.
Yeah, 12 people on Splatoon 1 server. Yay.
12 people, let's go. That's more than 0. Yeah, but right now I'm seeing a lot of people like in the Splatoon community actually streaming it, so like people are very excited to be able to go back to the game again. Because a lot of people do that when it's the anniversary of the game, but this year was the first year you couldn't go back to Splatoon 1 for its anniversary because it was offline.
Surprised Nintendo brought it back.
Yeah, I'm actually questioning why. Because this would have been a perfect opportunity to shut it down. But it's good they didn't. There's a guy in base.
It's okay, I'm in theirs. Don't know, just joking.
Lil Nug is getting it from what I can tell.
Now I am.
Saying that arrow spray won't be able to do much. Not with you, T-Tech.
Nice.
Thank you, Amber.
Now get back here so we can defend.
You didn't really get the paint as much as you thought, huh, arrow spray? Because I covered it all up.
I want this W erected on the roof.
Sir, there are ordinances.
I want this fist bump erected on the roof.
Sir, I don't want to talk about erecting and fist bumping. That's just weird.
Get out of the server.
No more your kinks.
Yeah, you got another Sheldon thing from leveling up this time.
Again, who likes you in this game?
And why? Please stop liking.
Who you pay money to?
Sheldon.
Oh.
Wait, we've stopped doing that. Like, we did that for 7 years. He already got too rich. That's why he just stopped. And now he gets tickets, because he already has his mortgage paid off. I'm probably gonna level up to 81, so I'm gonna get a Sheldon license here soon because of that. And what do I do with it? I don't know. Pawn shop's open at this hour. Just pawn it off.
I'm waiting for the next season for whenever they brought up the new weapons and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, there'll be like 20 weapons. Like, all right, here you go. Boop, boop, boop. All right, now what do we do with the other 100 tickets? It's like, wait, why do you have so many? Look, because you just won't stop giving me these things. Why are you giving me these things? Stop giving me these things. At a certain point, I kind of wish you can trade them in for money. That way they're actually useful.
We have myself on the team.
Wait, what is that?
That's gonna get confusing.
Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? Oh, kill me! I always love that quote from DBCA, from Vegeta, when he first senses Cell fighting Piccolo. Because of course he'll be that petty.
We need to watch our show.
Oh, I was gonna say, no way the arrow spray killed me, and sure enough, it was T-Tech.
Arrow spray. W.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, I got a kill on it yesterday.
Yeah, I won a game
I
with the
did!
Rainmaker, so, yeah. And it was just the silver one, not even the gold one that can spam booyahs. 'Cause if any weapon you want to use for Race Slider, it probably is an arrow spray. Honestly, it's the weapon you're playing now, man. Start Tetra Dually. God, that was a teleporter. I'm gonna hide in this. Yep, alright, watch their end zap, because he took 5 seconds to die after I shot him. And teleported.
Oh boy.
I want to see the super jumps lag. Like, they just, like, fall into the stage, but then they take, like, 5 years to actually fly, so they get stuck in the air.
You want to call these the dark tetradoolies? These are the dang tetradoolies. They're pretty dang.
I mean, that's one way to, like, abbreviate DTS instead of just calling them dark. It's like, no, the D stands for dank.
Yeah.
Then you get the light tetradoolies, it's LTS, lit tetradoolies, just to go with the meme.
The lit tetradoolies.
So they gotta make an M1 next so it can be mint tetradoolies.
Or a RZ or Riz tetradoolie. Look at Riz. You know, it took me a long time. Maybe it's just because I'm a boomer. But it took me a long time to realize what in the heck Riz meant.
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
know, it's just like short. It's shortened charisma. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
I mean, the word's only been used more recently over the past handful of years, so I don't blame you for not understanding it at first. Because these words anymore in modern lingo just sound made up, because they are half the time.
What's with the over 9061?
Yeah, someone tried to do the 9,000 joke, but went actually past it very specifically. Sure.
Oh.
I mean, we probably get that back if we get another balanced team. Get like 50. To be fair, it was hard to fight a guy that was lagging very badly.
Yeah, I'm good with these dang teacher Julies. Because I gotta get my Sheldon license.
Say, didn't you just get the license for the Tetris?
No, I got a license for leveling up.
Oh, okay. I thought you got it from the Tetris specifically.
I
was
was
like, man, I'm
level
surprised
40.
it's still
I was,
playing.
yeah, I still haven't gotten the license from the Tetra Dualies yet.
Alright, you're probably close.
Yeah. Like a little over halfway.
Yeah, so you're probably like maybe 20 minutes away from that.
Yeah.
So you're getting at least another license for this is over. Now, I noticed this while I was playing last night. I didn't feel it with the other two challenges, and also I play with motion, so I might notice it more. But is it just me, or is it when the fog rolls in, the controls feel a little more delayed?
Not really. I don't feel it. Do you, Matthew?
No.
For me, at least, because again, I'm on motion, so maybe I'm noticing more, because motion's more susceptible to weird crap in general. But it feels like when the fog rolls in, the movement's like maybe 3 or 4 frames delayed in comparison to normal, so like you can feel like a noticeable difference. At least that's why I'm feeling it might be a placebo. But this game already has like weird frame rate things in general, depending on the effects. And this game's having to render more stuff in fog in Turf War than it does in Salmon Run. That might make things worse, maybe. Again, it also could just be a placebo. As of late, I've run into the weird Bluetooth problems of Switch again, because Switch is bad with Bluetooth. It just randomly starts acting up because I thought you fixed it. No, you didn't.
I was wondering if you just ended that sentence as like, Switch is bad.
Not wrong. On a hardware level, I am not wrong. I'm gonna die probably from the rain. Not surprisingly, no.
Oh my god, stop it! Get out of our base!
I heard that. There's someone down there. I see him. There he is. Reflux. Oh, behind us.
Oh, dang it.
Where'd he go? There he is. I'm not gonna have enough time, yeah, because I had like no health. At least this Zenzev didn't have McDonald's Wi-Fi from down the street McDonald's.
How much did we lose?
Yeah, if that was a more balanced team, it's gonna be, yeah, I was thinking probably close to 30. 25 makes sense. I think next game, no matter what, I'm leveling up, so I am getting a license. To do what with? Frame on a wall, because you can't use it.
And this is when I got to level 40 or 41. And this is when I got to level 42. And this is
like a whole wall of licenses. It's like, wait, can't you use those at the shop? No, Sheldon doesn't like me anymore. Wait, what does that have to do with anything? I'm banned. You take one weapon without paying, and suddenly he calls you a thief. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, oh, because you are, sir.
And now, for whatever reason, whenever I start my game up again, they don't call me by my username. They just call me by thief.
Also, next time I go in there, he kills me. Like, what's up with that?
God, Link's Awakening was such a good game, man. I love that game.
Do you like the remake more though?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it has moments where I think it's better, but then there's other things about it that I think the original's better with.
But I'm not saying the remake's bad or anything. The remake's really good because it did solve one issue that I have with the original. The original, you know, only had 2 buttons to work with. So you're honestly pausing the game quite often to change stuff. Where the remake, now it's not as cumbersome. Some items like the Pegasus boots, they put on a button.
Yeah, like honestly, Link's Awakening had way less items you had to equip because of how they had buttons on to work with.
Yeah.
And
your sword was always mad. Your sword was always mad. Sword was also another one of those items that you had to change.
That being an actual item to equip made it really awkward to use. Why am I fighting the undercovers? They both were targeting me for some reason.
Do they know you?
Okay, good question. I don't know them. Geez, they're actually being good defense walls for their team. It's because there's 2 of them, so when one's down, the other one takes their place as the defense wall. Oh, what the heck? Couldn't even hit me on that one. Oh, of course, 10 of missiles. Because I couldn't even see the missile.
Have them.
Okay, that beacon's up behind the pillar. Here, have an ink storm. No, come on. Every time I target one, 3 more people come my way. They're actually coordinating with umbrellas. That is never a thing you usually see. Because no one unironically picks umbrella. As of late, though, that's been happening more. At least get that slosher out of here.
There we go. No! I threw a bomb last second.
It wouldn't have mattered.
I'm about to say, did you throw a bomb off the cliff?
No. Okay, so this is what happened. I literally threw a bomb. It was one of the homing bombs. And he went up to the guy and exploded. I was like, yeah, a little bit of ink. But immediately activated an ink mine underneath him.
No.
Which caused the enemy. Yeah, I was like, gosh darn it. I was like, man.
It wouldn't have mattered.
On the plus side, let me go frame my license with all the 100 others. It'll basically be sticker bomb in the locker if I put them all in here. Just won't have room.
Steven just tweeted out saying, "Today is the 5,000th day on the Steven vlog. I never suspected today back in 2009 that the project would go on for this long, but now I can't imagine life without it. Here's the next 5,000. See you in 2037, I guess." And then Tom...
he's probably still going to be vlogging by then.
Yeah, and then Tom Fox underneath it said, 5,000 years? I still remember the very first vlog from Mesopotamia.
That's a Tom quote for you.
God guarded Tom.
Oh god. I didn't see you there because fog. I just heard the hammer, but I thought it was behind a wall. No, it was behind my forehead. After I crushed it. Oh no.
Whoa, battery!
Whatever shall I do?
No. Oh no, my batteries! You see, we see the natural low battery light in its natural environment.
Still better than the PlayStations.
I was saying, low bat and it's dead.
At least with the Switch controller, if I have a low battery, at least I have 30 minutes to find my cord.
Yeah. Also, from what I'm understanding, if the battery's dead, like fully dead, you can still, I think, use the controller in some fashion. If not, you could just easily pop open the back cover and just get a new battery. But
oh,
from my
no,
understanding, PlayStation controllers, if they have dead batteries, you can't even use them wired. It's like, wait, what? That's dumb.
Really?
Yeah, apparently, at least what I heard with the PS4 control. I don't know if they fixed that with PS5, but if the thing is fully dead, cannot get a charge at all anymore, you cannot use it wired, which makes no sense.
That's silly.
Yeah, that's a really bad design. Another point for the Xbox controllers, I guess. They don't care. Battery's dead, you just buy another like pack of doubles for like $5. Because I took that chip damage. I might have survived if I didn't take the chip damage. Jump, jump! Please go. Gotcha.
You killed Steve!
Good. He was being a problem. Oh no, they can see me. Well then. Advantage?
The massacre.
We had a DC at the 5-second mark. That really didn't hinder them as much as we hope. Because, yeah. Still lose. But, man, that must suck for them. It's like, oh, come on. I was winning that game. Now I got disconnected. Come on. Gotta hate it. Gotta get a cord.
What if they had the fist bump? That would have been funny.
Well, at least we don't lose points for that. Thank you, guy who randomly had bad internet.
Yeah. You need to switch weapons, Matthew?
No, I'm good. Wait, let me check. Oh, I can. Never mind.
There we go. It really helps that the UPS under my desk has a USB-C port and a USB-A port, so I can just put this in straight to the battery bank. Easy. Now I'm charging, and I'm still playing. And it doesn't really wear it down much, so I can easily still move it. Uber Eats and Grubhub. Pick one.
You know, I don't want to ever buy from Grubhub after that stupid commercial.
But which one? Because it had a lot of stupid commercials.
You
Are
know
you
which
talking about
one.
the guy in soap?
Nah, that was Uber. That was Uber
I don't
Eats.
like that one. I don't like that one. That one was bad too.
Yeah,
I'm
because
talking about
they had one of the most cursed commercials I think of recent years.
I'm talking about the one where they're dancing, leaving the baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Remember
that's
that
why I
one?
had to say which one, because I think we
Yeah.
had multiple dancing commercials, because apparently it didn't get the hint the first time. Now Kroger did something similar, because their ads are pretty much themed the same way, just they're not as cursed. Alright, well, I killed the bus, and then I got hit by something that felt like a bus.
I got killed by the public. Hey, Uni's the bus. It's so funny whenever you switch characters from Xenoblade 3 to Uni, and Uni goes, "Yes, Uni's the bus." And I'm
It's
just
like,
like, why are you a bus?
Well, I mean, she is. She hits like a tank, so.
It's like, why are you a bus, Uni?
I was like, okay, either we're trying to compare ourselves to a vehicle, or we're talking about boobs. Either one is still weird.
And she's trying to say Uni's the best, but she says Uni's the
Yeah, it
bus.
sounds like bus instead.
The bus.
Is it like the toilet?
The toilet. I got
That was a
double kill.
massacre down there. They
Yeah, I
helped
got
that.
double kill.
Hey, where's that inkjet? You know what? Oh, I was gonna say, you know what? I'll just kill him up here, and then I barely got him to fall off. Alright, just push in now, because this is our chance. I think we might have just took that back.
Dude, we were in danger like literally like the last 20 seconds of the
Yeah, and now I think they were almost in danger. Yeah, case in point, that was a pretty big landslide.
I felt happy I killed Grubhub at the last second, so.
Good, no more food. I go with DoorDash.
game. DoorDash,
Uber
better.
Eats or Grubhub? None of the above.
DoorDash.
I think, what, isn't it DoorDash is doing that promotion thing with Amazon still? Where you get like, I think that was 2 years for free.
I think so.
I
I
think
know
so.
one of those services is with Prime, and I thought was Door.
Yay, Sheldon license. Okay, like more. Okay, what else is the next one I should do?
Yeah, Uber Eats is bad, but Grubhub did good. That feels like normal advertisement.
Yeah.
Just like Grubhub was the first, they're experienced.
I'll use this one. Even though it's Zipcaster, I don't really care for Zipcaster that much.
Oh, the auto brush. Yeah, I mean, you might be better off actually for now if you don't feel comfortable enough using it to kill. Just use it to distract people by just zipping all over the place. Because that works too, and you can do damage with the actual zip portion of the Zipcaster. Like going into enemies, it's like, what, 30 damage? Something like that. I mean, get used to it now because we have a Zipcaster challenge coming up later in the month. It's like the Too Many Trizuka one, but nothing but Zipcasters.
Is that what the challenge is called?
That's, well, I can't remember what it was actually called. It was like Zip something. I can
They
probably
should've just
check
called
it
it
here.
Spider-Man. Give me pictures of
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
because they definitely can't do that. Zip to It Zipcaster Challenge. That's what it's called. Zip to It makes a lot of sense with the pun. So I feel like they're a little bit handicapped over on that side with an E-leader just because of, you know, this. Good luck seeing. Okay, maybe they can see better than we thought. Okay, maybe they can. Maybe they actually can see. They don't need vision. They're the blind sniper.
They're Daredevil.
Yeah, essentially. That guy's having a bad day. Oh, come on, I just got done being marked. He's marked again. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough ink to charge up a shot for that one.
Got killed by Sushi Kitty. Like the cutest name ever. Why?
I don't know. Lucario just got killed on our team, so.
True. The title is The True Ultimate Sushi.
Fitting.
There, killed the kitty.
Same.
Bad cat.
Finally, I can actually use the storm.
Right. Play this guy before the Alpha Nerd guy?
We might have. I don't remember the name.
I remember him from last game.
I may just keep back in then. Or at least I got you. Oh god. Yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm jumping out of here in time. Thank you, Steve.
Aw, Steve, you betrayed us.
Kill Steve. Got him. That's what you get for killing me.
Hey, D's nuts, got him.
Got it. I can't focus on the E-leader when the carbon's saying, yo, I got you. Did we just barely take it though? Because that's kind of even. We'll see. Yeah, I think we won. Yeah, actually by a lot. Wow. And they were killing us a lot too. So, didn't matter. That's right, I fist bumped the Samurai boss. But which one are you? Are you big boy or snake boy?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, one's easy to kill, so yes. When I see co-host Una, aw crap, we're never winning. When I see Ouroboros, it's time to murder.
Free win.
Dude, I got a lot of damage on him the other day. When I think it might be the one now. Let me just see if that rotation question's still here. Yeah, the rotation is happening right now with Dynamo Roller in it. I got that for Horo, and there was a Slammin' Lid near him. Like, yeah, let's go! Because for whatever reason, if you can roll onto Ouroboros with the Dynamo Roller, you just like do a massive amount of damage. I don't know why, because what's the circumstance of you being able to do that? It's extremely rare, but I did it. We still lost though, but man, it was close. He was like maybe 100 points away from dying because we all got wiped at the last minute.
Aw.
But I did so much damage just by rolling into his body. And I was only on the Slammin' Lift like 3 seconds at that. So I saw, I think, a clip someone made when that was first discovered. where they almost killed the guy from full health with Dynamo Roller, which is insane. Oh god, one of my favorite guy comments on my billboard over here.
You know, I had a weird comment the other day on YouTube, and it's just like, this is one thing that always, like, confuses me, is when I'm playing, like, a JRPG, and there's no voice, like, there's no, like, text on the screen, and there's no, like,
voice acting.
You know, like, voiceover on the text, and I'm reading it. Guy comment says, "Why are you reading the dialogue?"
It's like, because you might not be reading it yourself if there's no voice acting.
I was like, I sit there, I'm like, okay, whatever. It's like, I don't know why you're worried about that.
Yeah, some people are just weird.
More like being rude.
I mean, that too, but I'm trying to sugarcoat it.
I like reading
Rude.
dialogue. I'm sorry. I've always been like that. When I was younger, I always read to my brother when I played games.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's just how I was growing up.
And that's why I do that specifically in a way that, like, puts reflections on, like it was voice acting. It's like, you know, because they don't do it, someone else gotta. At least I got the 52 with that. I'm not surprised I got finished off on the Nova after, because 52 hit me, I think, once. Speaking of which, he back. Is she back? Who's me? Gotta get the Inkling Author link right here. Why are you jumping up here? This is for me only. You're not gonna do anything up here as a reflex. Man, if only the game didn't end, that guy would have died. While missiles on him. Yeah, I mean, that's about right, because that was a, like, big difference in power scale, so this is when we, like, lose no points, at the very least.
Yeah.
And our reflux did nothing but missiles. How am I not surprised? Well, the Turf War Challenge is when you gotta get paired up with people that definitely play one specific playstyle more, and it's usually spammy. Not really a style that's been working as of late anymore in the game, because people figured it out. We know how to avoid 10 missiles at this point. That doesn't work as well as it used to. Same for Booyah Bombs. Got like guy's tag on our side says something about Ely and he's playing as an arrow spray. That's a massive difference in range. From the longest range to the shortest range.
I was gonna say, I like how the one guy on their team is just called Splat.
Yeah, gonna be splatting splat.
I splatted splat.
Yeah, and then here it begins.
Daytona!
What?
Someone on the team named Daytona.
Oh, I thought you were just saying the song because you wanted to.
I mean, that too.
I mean, good song. So.
Yeah, the songs in that game in general have nothing to do with racing, but they're all good. It's one of those games where the songs are just not fitting, but they're still good. Like Sonic R on that front. That game does not deserve for its great soundtrack, but it has it anyways. And the songs just never fit racing.
That should have been Sonic Origins Plus.
No.
That's that Sonic Origins Plus has the most like disappointing game list of recent years. Ah, you don't say. Here, I'll just give you Game Gear games that emulate crappy. Man, Sega, you find ways of disappointing. Like one of my favorite clips I've seen as of late from that was, I can't remember what video it was from Scott, but it was a clip of him with like Sega, and it's like the guy just brings him like a eviction notice. Like, oh, I asked for water. Like referencing Sega.
Dude, I just asked for water.
Yeah.
Apparently, he uploaded a video yesterday, the one he was working on for a while, but talking about his childhood game collection. He was #1 on trending. Well, that's a first. He's been on trending before, but I don't think on the #1.
We all know that he was working hard on that video.
Yeah, I mean, apparently that video's caused him a lot of problems, so yeah, justified. All the hard work paid off.
I'm going to quit jumping at you.
Sometimes it's best never to jump. Don't blame.
Jesus.
Watch out, Amber.
Good timing. I was actually getting close into the end, but I think they still took it. Let's see, because that's much closer than I thought. By 1%. Wow, I was not wrong thinking that was a close game.
At least we pushed back.
Yeah. Let's say near the end, we actually could have taken it. It helped that every time that like everyone else was pinning at the base, I was pinning them off at the bridge near the end there. I got a couple kills just at the end alone.
Yeah.
Three more games. I think that's probably all the time we have for this specific challenge anyway, so that would work out perfectly for the ticket. Got a decent amount of money. I think during this set alone, I went up at least 40K, a little bit more. I can't remember what I started with, so.
Got a couple catalog levels.
I mean, that's good, because you can't get to that catalog before the end of the month, or the 31st.
I'm gonna have to probably play this a lot.
Yeah, do your one a day.
God. But Zelda, gosh, no! Koroks, no!
I can wait. They'll always be there. That's
No,
3
yeah.
custom dualies. Alright, we're gonna see a lot of chumps.
A lot of dodging.
Good thing I have Object Shredder. Every time I see a chump, I will just shoot it.
Did that guy just jump off the bridge?
Maybe. And that's probably his demise. Alright, here we go. It begins. Joke's on them. They came in all of a chump team, but they didn't expect someone to have Object Shredder. So I just pop these things like immediately. Alright, Raven, you don't have to be a Picasso. Use your crab.
Thank you. You died for that.
I know.
Killed you.
Ruby.
So one of the 3 dually squelchers. It's like, yeah, the dually squelcher. Be more specific. Yeah, that's the problem. We're all dually squelchers.
Do you have any idea how much that limit that narrowed it down?
Oh, here goes the second set of chumps.
Good lord.
Oh man, it's like they all have the special or something. Third set.
Darn it.
Nice. Did not expect that to kill you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so I think the meme team probably took it because memes. Funny, because I think 3 of them were on the same squad, but that last guy they just got out of happenstance was also kind of the memer. Oh, that's right. Get out memed!
Wow.
And they thought all chumps would work. They haven't seen my object shredder in action. I popped almost every single one of them every time they landed just because of the ink. They should make a new medal.
Nice.
#1 chump killer, because that's pretty much all that game was. If they had a chump count for kills, I probably had like 30. Yeah, wow, Rosie never killed anyone. So that was their weak link of the dualies.
We got time for one more game in this challenge.
One more, which is ironic because we have one more, like 2 more games worth for the money ticket, but well, I only have time for the one more in this. That's fine. We just go with the normal turf, just to wait out the little 15-minute break.
Yep.
I don't even know what the rotation's supposed to be next. I can check here because I have the site open for it. Scorch Gorge and Undertale Spillway, so just new stuff. No returning maps, just new maps. I think that was a rotation when the game first came out. To me, it always looks familiar. And Tower Control Series, Rainmaker Open, Clan Blitz, and X Battle. Okay, that last one scares me. Have you seen X Clans? It's terrifying. That's if you can find a game, mind you. The higher you are in your placements, the worse it is for you to find games. Like, you'll never find them bad. Some people have said it took the whole rotation to find one game.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, matchmaking gets really bad on the higher levels. It's a good thing I suck, because then I always find games. Nah, I knew the sploosh would be there.
You know, one thing I'm thankful for this week is the fact that it was supposed to be like super scorcher all week this week, but it's rained every day. So I'm just like, thank you.
We're in a drought here, which is weird because we get rain like every day normally in the summer. So like, it's fortunate you guys been getting the rain. I don't know how we're in a drought this time of the year. That is so unheard of.
We've just been getting lucky. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought it was supposed to be like 103 today. No.
Yeah, I mean, that does help with the heat, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys also had your air conditioning go out recently, too.
Yeah, that was the big thing. It still stunk with it being out. We got it fixed, though.
I mean, that's good, because no way you can go through the summer, like the whole summer, with no AC. That's the new challenge.
Live in Britain?
That too, yeah. Live in a place that doesn't even have air conditioning. You will hate it.
I don't see how anybody can not have air conditioning.
I mean, the problem there, specific why they don't have it, is a lot of the time it would never be used. That's why a lot of houses would go without AC. Because that is kind of the case, like here in the States too. But it's been getting hotter and hotter. You see it more commonly now built into homes.
How did I spot that guy in the middle of all that?
But good you did. Sorry, I'm gonna be a sploosh for a second here. There you go, 2 kills at the end. I mean, we're not winning, I just want to bump up my KD. There you go. The last of the summer vacation challenge rush challenges for the week is done. It does make a return though in like 2 weeks.
So that means we gotta do this again in 2 weeks. Content prison!
No! No! Just get sucks back in.
Oh, I'm falling out. Then it comes
So our
back.
highest score is 15-23. Or for Matt and myself was like 17 something. So we'll see where that puts us here in a couple minutes. To be fair, I don't know where it's gonna put us. I'm gonna laugh if that even puts us like underneath top 50. It's like, man, what I thought I did are good.
Okay, let me go to the general store. I got licenses, Sheldon.
Sheldon, I'm here. Just waves them all in his face. Might as well use up this last ticket.
Dude, this game has been out for a year, and I've yet to play tabletop turf.
Yeah, probably fix that, right? I still only played like the 2 or 3 games at most from launch. To be fair, I want to fix that soon. How many weapons do you have left, Amber, since I can see your feed? To me, it looks like closer to like 20 maybe to buy. They got a decent amount still left to purchase.
Yeah.
A lot of them are the newer ones, what I'm noticing too, which is fine. Those are definitely the ones that's like, yeah, unless you have the interest in right away, you probably don't buy them because you just kind of forget about them. Maybe don't check the shops immediately. Oh, we got custom dually squelcher. You want to chump rise it? Chumps rise up.
I mean, might as well.
Chumps rise up. Where's all my chumps at?
They're not bad. They're a little bit slow, but they're not bad.
Yeah, no, they're fine. They take a lot of ink, though. Sorry, I recommend using an ink saver main. Probably is your main. Yeah, that's one idea. How about idea number 2? Yeah, we'll go with ID number 2. They're a little bit bigger, and I still charge pretty fast.
Sorry, I thought I'd already done. My bad. Man, I gotta get my Pyramithra unboxing done soon.
The Splatoon!
I know.
Exactly. Big chumps.
I don't know. You want to play Splatoon 2?
Here you go. Just hands her Splatoon 2. It's like, wait, that's not what I meant. I meant I want to play Splatoon 3 too. It's like, no, you get Splatoon 2 because I'm not busy. It's like, you can have this copy.
Wait, they made a sequel to Splatoon 3?
Yeah, Splatoon 2. Wait. But isn't that just going down in numbers?
We added that?
Wait, did they have that weird numbering scheme that Final Fantasy did, where they called the one of the numbered entries a sequel to 2 afterwards? So, Splatoon 3 too?
Yeah, exactly. Final Fantasy 13, Part 3, Lightning Returns. Let's go. I don't know what it means. Hey, I heard you like chumps, so I put some chumps with your chumps.
They're gonna be like, what?
So many chumps!
See it, chump.
That chump buff, baby.
It's gonna be a Spider-Man made, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man made. See it, chump.
Yeah. Morgana?
What are you doing, cat? Quit
As
scratching
usual.
against the couch. No.
No, Elio got me. That's fair. The only time they can't kill me is when I have chumps, so I need more chumps.
Yeah, chump.
Oh, high splash. Couldn't turn around fast enough.
Thought that guy name was Metro Prime for a second,
Someone's
but
a
it's
fan.
something else.
Someone wants Metroid Prime 4.
Don't we all?
Isn't everybody?
Jump in.
Oh, did you see on Nintendo's from the financial reports about like upcoming games, and they that new Princess Peach game, they literally titled it as like a new Princess Peach game a new game where Princess Peach is the main character on the financial reports.
Yeah, it's like they don't even know what to describe it as. So Nintendo's investors, like the one with Peach in it. Yeah, but can we be more specific? Oh, it's the one with Peach. That's all you get.
Who's Ken and why does he see us?
Do you want to see this? Pretty cursed. I might as well one more because the results won't be in for another 5 minutes. Might as well. Yeah, what was my money when I started? I'm gonna pull it up after this game. I'm gonna check. I'll just use Twitch for this. It'll be faster. be faster than loading up a file that's being actively recorded. As of right now, 360k, I have 280k. So I'm almost up 100k from about a 3-hour span, or close to 3 hours, because by the time you start.
Yeah.
Not bad. See, the double money in Turf War really makes a difference. Because in Turf War alone, I think you get 20k in half an hour, depending on how you play. Add money tickets to that, and then that just goes up. So it could be 40 to 60k. More if you win. That's the real challenge.
Yeah, that's where we're having difficulty. You know, the instructions are becoming unclear.
Instruction unclear. Paint zone base instead of enemy base. Well, I was trying to do a roll backwards, but fine. I can't really do anything with the splat charge where he's up above. Hello? Want a murder? Apparently the answer is yes.
Hello? Is anyone out there?
Oh, you're gonna go with the GLaDOS hello for a second. It's like, I mean, fitting. Portal Parade through RTX released, like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Oh, Portal relevant again. Wonder if they actually replaced the music this time in that mod. Like, oh, I wouldn't mind streaming that like I did years ago with the original. But every song will get me copyrighted. Because he used, like, legit songs in that. This was back in the day before that was an actual problem, so.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people know better.
Don't use copyrighted music.
Apparently the RTX IO tech, you know, it's just another fancy name for direct storage. Yeah, it gets impressive for the game. It has loading time still because the original game had it. There's no way to take it out. But now it's for the textures. Because I didn't notice when playing even on SSD, the textures for Portal RTX, they do sometimes like mesh in, but not for this Prelude mod specifically because they have new tech in there, so it just loads instantaneous, the textures. So it's supposed to look better. Still destroy your computer, but it looked better. The more, ironically, the more impressive showing this week, or this past like week or so alone, of that kind of tech was Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Because now we actually see how that kind of stuff works on PC proper. Because the loading, apparently, if you're playing on like a hard drive, because you can do that, the cutscenes desync. So it's really the first case you really want an SSD.
So they were not lying when they said, "Oh, we can't put this on the PS4."
Yeah, because legitimately, here we showed why. Like, if we actually put this on a spinning disc, things actually start getting a little wonky. Like, I watched Digital Foundry's video on it, and like when you do the loading between dimensions, you'll just be flying in infinite space for a long time if you're on a hard drive.
Oh.
Because of pain in the
It looks like
base.
more green. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it does almost look more green, but they didn't paint their base enough.
I mean, we take that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Going against my word.
It's kind of been the theme of today in general, just going against our word. Alright, well that should be it. Results are in like a minute. I'll just sit here.
I
And
gotta
not look
go
like this.
I gotta go to the store anyways.
Put back on my air crap. Better drip. It actually looks decent. The other one,
Oh my god.
fine.
What
Yeah,
happened?
Protective Cupid. Nice title.
You know what? Why not?
I got Sockeye Station Challenger.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Alright, here we go. Things up. So now, the challenge power, it only shows your highest. So it's going to show the challenge power for me between Matt and myself's lobby. So we got top 50. There you go. You got it. What you get, Amber?
You want something?
It's like, ah, it's a miracle. It's like, hang on. fix that. Strike it. It's like, wait. No. I want to keep the result.
What'd you get, Amber?
You don't want to know.
Oh.
No, go back. Hang on. I don't know how to use OBS. Go back. I'm legitimately struggling here. There's a Discord feed. Alright, so now I turn that on. There you go. Now you can see it. So, we would have stacked around. I guess that would have been close. If Matt and myself got a 1731 for top 50, I feel like 1600 would have been the top 50 area. So we're actually kind of close.
I got gypped.
If that's
I got
true.
gypped.
I'm sorry, Amber.
I
It
hate
really
you
shows.
too.
The more people apparently
Yeah,
have in
my
your
server.
squad, the harder this gets, for whatever reason, right?
I was playing awful those rounds.
I know! I think we lost more games than we won, and we still had a 1700. Sure, right?
Okay.
See what I mean by the challenge power stuff sometimes makes no sense? And like, just for reference sake, 1731 got us top 50. I lost more games last night. 1854 got me top 20. So we were actually closer to the top 20 threshold, if that's anything to go by. The challenge power is stupid. It's just flat out stupid, man. Like, why? I think it's more based because not as many people are playing these challenges because lol funny time. That's probably more the problem. Well, the next one actually happening is the Extreme Jump Battle. So, that thing they showed like 2 months ago is finally real. Tower control, but you jump high. And then monthly challenge, because grind
Or
leaderboard.
control, but you jump high. Oh boy.
Yep, that technically starts next Thursday at 10 p.m. So realistically, for a lot of people, it's probably next Friday. So it's right before the Splatfest, actually. It's very close. So,
Are we streaming? Are we streaming that that Thursday? Are we streaming?
oh, wait a minute. Yeah, hang on. 8/10. That is, I think, on a stream day. Let me just pull up a calendar just to make sure.
Yeah, it's next Thursday.
Because
Oh
I
my
think,
God.
yeah, I think that's one of those situations, man.
streaming?
Well, I guess we all jump high together. Because, yeah, that,
Yay.
I would
Let's
probably end
all-
up streaming whatever that day for 3 hours, and we'll jump into that challenge.
Let's all get high, folks.
Let's go. So I got 80k money now, looking at the money too, because I'm seeing what I had beforehand. I started with 286,289, and now I have 364,253. Yeah, it's close to 80,000 gain. So that double money made a difference in like about 2.5 hour span alone. Well, it helps to have the money tickets. Play Samurai Run. I look down at everyone. But yeah, that's it. So that concludes our little summer vacation challenge rush thing for the week. They're doing another one of these, technically, because I like the idea of these summer rushes. They are essentially the challenges that happened early in the season repeated. So if you missed them, you can play them again. The next time they do something like this is at the end of the month, starting on the 22nd. The ones that will come back were dual dynamic duos, so tower control 2v2. Art Battle for the Ages, which is Clan Blitz, but you only use rollers and brushes. An Extreme Jump Battle. So, the one we were just talking about before. Jump super high while playing tower control. All these come back at the tail end of August. First one, though, starts at 12 a.m., so who needs sleep? Because they're doing the 12 a.m. one specifically. In some ways, I
Yeah.
prefer that one because the 4 to 6 slot, and in some ways, I hate it because 12 a.m.
Oh boy, 12 a.m.
So there's that. But yeah, that's gonna do it. If you guys wanted to see like a proper video, that's my Twitch link. This is the one. Here we go. Go check out that one for Foggy Notion. That's the challenge video on the YouTube channel. Also, hi Ethan. Yeah, how you doing? We're ending in like 2 minutes. Bad timing, I guess. Unfortunate.
Hello.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh,
Like this
God.
week we also were testing on afternoon streams because that's when these challenges happened. And it taught me a lot of things. Like I can reach out to certain people that I don't really see all that often in streams, and then other people obviously can't see. It's one of those, it's like they work or they don't. That's why my normal time's usually starting at 7 Eastern.
This week was just a test run.
Yeah,
really.
And I didn't want to do a stream after this because honestly, I'm pretty exhausted from this week alone. I've been doing a lot of work when it comes to streaming stuff because of these specific challenges, and then trying to work on videos behind the scenes. Because I got a lot of backlog I'm still working through. The content creation on a budget video is coming at some point, I swear. It's just, I'm like maybe 10% done on that. There's a lot of footage. It takes a while.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I understand that, getting off work. That's why we had the VODs specifically. The VODs for these Challenge Rush streams are going to start technically tomorrow. Because we had the first one on Tuesday going to Thursday. It's like 3 different VODs. So, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, these are all going up. So this one's Sunday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Next week we're going to be doing proper new games. Minus, this for one. Because we can never be free. And then Splatfest on Saturday, because you never will be free.
Content prison!
Always. I can never leave. I'm always stuck. Always. Because, man...
Only thing I have to say is Super Mario Brothers movie is now on Peacock, so go stream it if you haven't seen it.
It did come out technically today. And go play Splatoon 1, I guess, because that also came back yesterday, technically.
No, Ethan, I have the perfect thing. Is the picture of Z. It says, how many times has it been now?
Yep, pretty much. It's pretty much that. I mean, I wonder if, honestly, if my audience is getting tired of seeing Splatoon and how much I've streamed over the past year.
Oh, no.
No.
I do honestly wonder that, but that's why I space it out if I can. Because this season alone, I played more of it because of these challenges specifically. So that's kind of why.
No, really, that's just.
I mean, I'm always glad to hear that specifically too, because sometimes you worry when you do one thing too much, or people tired of it.
It gets us a chance to hang out and play. That's just me.
And there are many different ways we get to play it, so it's not just like we play the same mode over and over.
It would have been this or Mario Kart or Smash.
Technically, yeah, because that's been another reoccurring thing for the past couple years in streams too. Between those two multiplayer games.
Until we all get eventually Dokapon Kingdom and we can all play together on that one.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is supposed to be coming out to PC, so I might just wait for that version. Because trying to find it on Switch is apparently trying to pull teeth. They didn't print as many as they expected to
play
sell.
Dokapon Kingdom where we're all trying to kill each other, and because...
I mean, we just do that anyways, but now for fun.
Wait, we wasn't doing it for fun before?
Yeah, exactly, because we were playing Mario Party. That's why.
Why was we playing it then?
Exactly. That's what everyone always asks. I just want to look at the post when we're wrapping up, because really nothing else to say. It's always been the same stuff this week in general, but if you guys have anything extra, you can put in your 2 cents now. Please,
just like I said,
donate 2 bits. That's certainly 2 cents.
I'm working on not only in my next unboxing video, everybody knows what it is, it's Pyramid or Amiibo. There, I spoiled it. I'm working on that.
Oh no.
And I'm going to probably make an update video kind of explaining some things because I have some big ideas I want to kind of, I kind of went over this on the Emperor stream one time, but I've kind of got a big idea I want to kind of try out and see if everybody would like it. And I'm got my next playthrough about halfway done, I would say. So I'm gonna try to get that done because I'd like to get that released before summer's over. So that's pretty much it for me. What do you got, Amber?
Nothing. It's always the same.
Exactly. What I got? That's it. That's the sentence.
I guess I'm gonna try to come back on streaming on Monday again. Just been kind of a rough couple weeks the last couple weeks, so I'll try to come back on Monday.
Yeah, hopefully so. Because I know y'all got the tail end of Let's Go, so you'll be finishing that soon. I'll put in streams.
I gotta finish it.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Almost done.
Perforce.
Almost done.
Force me. Yeah, force me to finish it, Matthew.
Almost done, then gotta go back to Digimon content prison.
Yeah, there you go. Throwing me in the content prison. You just a different prison.
No, I'll just play more Splatoon.
Okay, now you're just throwing me in the same prison. You'll never be free. There's no keys. Just challenges.
I was free? I was free in the first place?
I mean, we joke, but technically, I do have footage going your way, so you won't be free. Join the content dungeon.
Oh yeah, that's what I was working on today, by the way. So yes, I'm not free.
Yeah, now you know my pain. Electric chain fence. Yeah, every time you try to leave, there's new one available.
Yeah.
I know the feel.
Extra work.
Yes,
Big
okay.
run.
Go back.
Breakfast. Challenges.
Team love, team money, or team fame? How about team disappointment? Or team jail? Because both are accurate. And with that, that's gonna be how we end it, I guess. We've ended on more cursed things, to be fair. Thank you guys for coming out this week,
Yeah.
and I'll see you back here for next week's stream. So take care and have a good one, guys.
Bye, guys.